Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. So in our last video, we have covered for each loop. We have seen how to traverse through that particular array and how we will get the values from an array. So in this video, we will cover the same topic but with array list, because array list is dynamic in nature. Array is, you all know that array is of specific size, but array list is dynamic in nature. So I'll quickly show you how we can achieve for each loop, how we can use for each loop in an array list. So in detail we will cover array list as an individual topic in our coming videos, but as of now you can just simply understand it that array list is dynamic in nature. The size here is dynamic. There is no limit of size in an array list. So that's the basic difference between array and array list. So in this case we are using we have created array list of type integer. Name of array list is my numbers. This is the basic syntax to create an array list for integer data type. After this we have added few values. We have multiple methods inside array list. We will not cover that thing today. See, add all, we will cover all these things in detail but not now. So by using add method we can add multiple values in an array list. In this array list I have added 4 values. After adding 4 values I use for each loop. For each loop, in this for each loop the data is integer type. So basically we have initiated int I is variable and int is data type. My numbers is array list name. So this will iterate through all the values, no matter the size, decrement, increment. If size increase, decrease, this does not affect this for each loop. That's why we use for each loop, because it basic purpose of for each loop is to traverse through that particular array or array list. And as we explained in our previous video, that if we have some special condition, if we get some specific value in a for loop, then we can do some operation like print the things or say that this particular test case is pass, fail, if we are getting some value, or if we are getting some value then we can do some other operations. It's up to you. You can add multiple conditions inside for loop. So basic idea is this I will traverse through this array list, that is my numbers, and we are simply printing this. Here for loop is start here and end here, and then we close program and class curly braces. Simply run it and see. Similar to array list but just a syntax thing. So it will print you all the values. So in our previous video also we have covered this if condition break statement. So I thought to give you a detailed overview once again here with array list. So if I is equal to 20, then it will print the value and break. So it will not print you 25. This value should not print because condition is getting true here. And we all know that this array and array list is based on sequential order. So the way we are adding the values, the similar way we can traverse through them. So if we are adding this first value as 10, so first of all it will always print you 10, then 15, 20, 25. The order in which we are adding the values in an array or array list, the same order we will retrieve the value. So if we are adding 10 as a first value, while retrieval process, it will always show you 10, then 15, I mean the next index. Basically it stores the values in the form of index. So the first index is 10, index value is 10, then 15, 20. So after this it will break the loop. It will break the loop and it will not traverse through any condition or any data which is after this particular condition is getting true. So let's quickly execute it. What it will show you, it will show you 10, 15 and then value matches, and then that's it. It will not show you this 25. (10, 15) as I said you, because in 10 and 15 this condition is not getting true. So it will keep on iterating till we are getting this condition. So first value is 10, because the same insertion order it will follow 10 and then 15. After 15 it sees that okay, I is equal to 20. Now this time it will print this value, and this break will come into the picture and it will break the loop. So loop will not go to this 25 value. That's why it's not printing here, because we have added this sysout statement outside the if condition. So whatever the loop will do despite of any condition, here the loop will break out. That's why it's not printing any values. So let's take an example of 10. If first value matches, then it will print you first value, and that's it. It will not go to the next conditions. That's it. Here it will show value matches, and even it will not print this thing. Why it will not print this thing? Because in the first value itself this condition is getting true and loop breaks. So whatever you have written down after this break, that thing will not work. I mean, that particular values for loop or while loop or whatever the loop you are using, it will not work. So in this way we can achieve our mechanism or our solutions. We can create our solutions with for each loop using if conditions, break statement. So I just gave you this example so that you will understand how things will work, rather than I will explain you only the for each loop how it will work. That will be only a theoretical thing, but this is the real-time thing, which most of the time we use this kind of logics while creating our scripts or doing some programming in Java, so that we can collaborate 2 to 3 different things to achieve a particular thing. So here we have used array list, we have used for each loop, we use if conditions. If that condition is true, we use break statement, we are printing the values. So in this way we can create our own logic and we can achieve the things. So just cut to the short there, like for each loop, basic purpose of for each loop is to traverse through that particular array or array list. And why we are using for each loop? Because we are not sure about the size. We can somehow find out the size in traditional for loop also, but that is a extra one step which we will do just to find the size, and then we do the increment or decrement thing. Then why to use that particular thing if we have this option where we need not to worry about the size, we need not to worry about increment or decrement thing. We just simply need to mention this array or array list name here, and the system will automatically traverse through all the values. And once you get the values, you can do your operations and you will get your desired results. So this is the basic purpose of for each loop, and hope you understand it, why we use for loop and why we use for each loop. The basic understanding for loop is also essential. That's why I covered for loop first, and still there are few scenarios where we prefer to use for loop. So if you are new to the channel, just subscribe to this channel to get access of all the videos. And in our past videos we have covered various topics of Java from scratch. We have covered like how to install Java, how to install Eclipse, how to set system variables. So it will guide you throughout the journey. Like if you are new to the programming or new to the automation, then it will guide you from scratch, like what exactly step by step you can follow my videos, basic setup videos and then basic programming videos, and you will do practice in your own system, and you will slowly you will excel through all these things. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do like, share and subscribe with your friends if you like this video. Thank you so much. You will have a good day. Thanks.